All right, and here's a look at those temperatures out there this morning. And if you've been tuning in throughout the morning, we've been talking about these temperatures ranging anywhere from the lower 30s into the right around the mid 40s. Now, it's not talking necessarily, 33, 32, anything like that in terms of the freezing, but we're getting pretty close there around 34 in Clarksville. It's not necessarily going to be a freezing morning across the area. It will be chilly at times, but it's not going to be as cool as it was the last several mornings. But some of those areas that you saw closer to about 34, 35, maybe some brief frost may develop there this morning. Here's a look at the bus stop forecast. As the kids are headed out this morning for class, they will probably want a hoodie or a jacket or anything like that just for the morning. By the time we get to the afternoon and by the time the kids are headed home, it's not necessarily going to be needed just because we've got some warm temperatures on the way. Those warm temperatures, well, upper 60s, lower 70s in northwest Arkansas with abundant sunshine. It's going to feel pretty good out there as we start your day and as we make our way into the afternoon as well. Here's a look at a beautiful view right out there at Ozark. Nice sunrise there reflecting off the water right around the lower, maybe a couple mid 70s as well for this afternoon. And here's a look at those highs that I'm talking about. It's going to be a nice warm afternoon. Those winds are going to be relatively calm. It's going to be a beautiful day out there. Tomorrow morning, it's going to be nice and a little bit warmer than it was this morning. So we're going to have some cool mornings and some warm afternoons going forward. It's going to be mostly clear overnight tonight into tomorrow. Now, there could be a couple wind gusts tomorrow, close to 30, sustained winds between about 5, 10, maybe up to 15 miles an hour, but it's not going to be super breezy as it was, let's say, the last or a couple of days ago when we had some of those stronger winds earlier in the week last week, right around the upper 70s into the lower 70s, depending on location. Going forward, those temperatures, they're going to be above average, but we're not talking 90s or anything like that. So when you see these red temperatures there, our average temperatures are typically mid-upper 60s, and this is typically indicative of warmer than that. So that could be 5 to 10 degrees warmer. So like I said, we're not talking about necessarily anything significant in terms of the heat. So always glad when that is the case. 7 days look pretty good. Now there is a little bit of a potential for some rain Friday, Saturday. It's very low. But that's ahead of a next cold front. It's going to drop those temperatures pretty good out there. You can see a notable drop in temperatures from the lower 70s into the upper 50s by the time we get to Sunday. So we're still watching it. The rain chances look pretty low now. We'll be keeping an eye on that throughout the week. Other than that, Tuesday, Thursday, maybe some of those gustier winds up to 30 at times, but it's not going to be sustained winds like that. It's going to be mostly mild in terms of those temperatures with mostly sunny skies. So looking forward to the next 7 days just because finally a stretch of weather where it's not, we get 1 or 2 days between systems and then we got the rain and all that. It's going to be a nice week in terms of those temperatures.
I was going to say, not much to complain about this week with weather.
Yeah, and it feels like it's been a while since we could say that because it's typically we get a trade-off of rain, winds, all that.
Yeah, and then I remember this weekend how vibrant the colors were for the foliage. Only hoping that continues, hoping that the rain stays away so that those leaves can stay on those trees just a little bit longer.
Oh, yes, and hopefully those winds don't kick up too much, too, just because we don't want like a couple of days where it looks great out there, and then you look out the window the next day and you're like, oh, they're all gone.
Thanks, Joshua.